basketball here on ESPN1420 and the ESPN1420 YouTube streaming channel. My name is Steve Pellican. Tonight our broadcast is coming to you from the Episcopal High School gym. Ascension Episcopal High School gym in Youngsville. They call it the Swamp, where tonight the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators will take on the Gator Bears in a District 7-1A contest. Hello once again, everybody. Welcome into the broadcast. Ascension Episcopal currently 9-11 overall in the season, 5-3 in Sun Belt Conference play. Did I say Sun Belt Conference? I'm thinking of the Cajuns. District 7-1A play. But it's a good district, but it's not that good. But Ascension Episcopal beginning a three-game homestand here this evening. They take on Gator tonight. They'll take on BC on Friday evening, and then on Monday of next week, that's right, the night before Mardi Gras, they will play host to Centerville. So again, Blue Gators will come in at 9-11 overall and 5-3 in District 7-1A play. Gator will enter at 5-14 overall and 1-7 in District play. Ascension Episcopal defeated Gator the first time this season, a 43-29 victory back in Gator in the first outing. Of course, these broadcasts would not be made possible without our many fine sponsors. Those include CNG Boats, providing safe and reliable marine transportation across the Gulf Coast. CNG Boats is a marine transportation company that specializes in services to support oil and gas operators and other customers both on the shelf and in deep water. Doctors Tony and Rick Leone, proud supporters of Blue Gator Athletics as well as youth sports across all of Indiana. Dr. Rick Leone's full service ophthalmology practice in Lafayette provides patients with superior vision correction services. Rick's wife, Dr. Tony Leone, is a board-certified pediatrician providing nursing specialties who is committed to providing comprehensive in-home health care services guided by a risk management program. Nursing specialties is committed to recognizing and respecting each patient's individual needs and to expressing this respect throughout their daily performance. Give nursing specialists a call for all your home health care needs. Special thanks to Ann and Kit Kurgan of the Sonic Drive-In Restaurants, proud supporters of Blue Gator basketball as well as youth sports throughout all of Acadiana. Stop by the Sonic now to show your appreciation to Ann and Kit Kurgan for their support of Ascension Episcopal Blue Gator Athletics. Make sure you get a combo meal number 2. I know a lot of you like the fries, and you certainly can get that. I'm an old-fashioned guy. I prefer the fries over the tots. But whatever your little heart desires, get you the number 2 out there. And then, of course, don't forget great breakfast every morning over at the Sonic. Special thanks to Matt Long of Queensland Sports Magazine. They cover all of Acadiana's youth sports and the Ascension Booster Club. Call the club if you're interested in becoming a member, or you can go to their Facebook fan page. Again, the opening game of a 3-game homestand for the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators. Once again, they'll host BC Friday evening in what is going to be a very pivotal District 7-1A matchup. And then they'll wrap up the homestand Monday night of next week. That's the night before Mardi Gras, as they play host to Centerville. You know, you look at Ascension Episcopal right now, and they're 9-11 overall. Now look, it's going to be very difficult for them, because it's difficult for any team to sweep a 3-game homestand. But it's possible. You know, they're playing a team that they beat the first time by 14 points, a team that likes to slow the ball down a little bit in Gator. But if they play up their capabilities, if they make a shot, they're the favorites in this game. I mean, you know, an opportunity for them to get close to 500, and then hosting DC Friday evening. A win tonight could set up a matchup with DC, while a win over DC could get them back to 500 overall. But more importantly, 2 wins this week would put them at 7-3 in district play. And sure, you look at some games, specifically that game against Central Catholic of Oregon City, where you know, the Blue Gators probably could have played better offensively. But, I mean, you know, it happens. You know, bottom line is that they're still within striking distance for one of the top 2 spots in the district, but they have to take care of business at home. And, of course, 2 wins this week would set up a big showdown with Centerville coming up on Monday evening. A team that the Blue Gators lost to the first time on the road, but things can be a lot different here the second time around in the Swamp. Gator is a very young team, 2 seniors, a junior, and all the rest either 8th graders or freshmen. They only dress 9. They are not a team. They are not an experienced that doesn't press the issue, a team that does not like to get the ball up and down the court. They like to play at a little bit of a slower pace. So it'll be interesting to see how the Blue Gators adjust to things here this evening. When you play at a slower pace, there's always the danger maybe a little bit of you trying to rush things, of you getting a little bit frustrated. So the Blue Gators just have to stay patient here this evening and just let the game and the tempo of the game come to them. But expecting a good one, and as always, we invite you to come down if you're listening to us, watching us here on the ESPN1420 YouTube streaming channel. Come on ahead to the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gator Gym. You know, it's a very nice facility. Of course, it's still a very young high school, but you know, easy to find here out by Rouse's in Youngsville. They treat you like gold once you get in here, and easy parking, and you really will enjoy yourself at one of these athletic events. Does it help to be a Blue Gator fan? Sure, but even if you're just a high school basketball fan in general, an opportunity for you to come out here and enjoy some great high school basketball action. For Gator, their starters will be, see if I can get them here for you. Griffin Guidry's a starter, also Dalen Charles, Dakota Luquette, Colton Woods, and I'm missing somebody. Oh, Kate Saunier. That's their other starter. Top is up in the air, and it's won by the Blue Gators. Eli Mutaw controls, comes right wing to Jake Arsenault. To Jake Vasquez-Coup, three-pointer left wing. That's an air ball. LeBlanc tries to save it, but he does. Right to a bear, and that's Colton Woods now in the front court. Woods, head on, goes right wing, kicks it out there to Dalen Charles. Charles thought about the three, instead goes in the corner to Colton Woods. Feed down low, now goes back up top to Woods. Woods to Dalen Charles, who'll give it back to Woods. Woods comes left wing to Guidry, and now up top to Charles. Charles looking to penetrate, instead gives it off to Woods. Woods with the left-hand dribble, goes to Guidry now on the left wing. Guidry back up top to Charles, who'll reset the offense. The Blue Gators are a quicker basketball team than Gator, and because of that, you'll probably see a little bit more man-to-man defense tonight from the Blue Gators, who against Hanson went man-to-man in zone most of the night. There's a three-pointer that's up and good by Kate Saunier. So Saunier drains the three, and it's 3-0 Gator Bears. I mentioned 4 of the 5 Blue Gator starters. The other starter is Zach Ronquillo. LeBlanc goes cross-court to Vasquez-Coup to Arsenault in the corner. Tried to get it to LeBlanc. He does. Ronald up with the shot and good from about 6 feet out. So Ronald LeBlanc gets 2 points in the paint. Big guy, tremendous athlete, gives the Blue Gators their first 2 of the game. It's 3-2 Gator with 6:22 to go in the first quarter. Other end, right wing is Charles. Charles will give it to Saunier. Saunier on the right wing now. Comes left wing to Woods. Now to Luquette. Luquette with the dribble drive. Kicks it out now to Charles. Charles with the dribble drive. Goes left wing now. Now up top to Guidry. And now in the corner to Luquette. And now left wing to Charles. Charles with the right hand dribble. Kicks it out now to Saunier. Saunier with the pull-up jump over LeBlanc. And that's an air ball as it goes out of bounds. Possession to the Blue Gators with 5:44 to go in the first quarter. So Blue Gator basketball here. Eli Mutaw will bring it into the front court. Now goes to Ronquillo on the left wing. Back up top in between the circles to Mutaw. Now to Ronquillo, who'll jack up a three, and that just drew backboard as he shot it too long. Woods with the rebound for the Bears. Dribble drive with the left hand, puts up a floater in the paint, and up and good. Colton Woods with the little left-hand floater, and it's 5-2 Gator with 5:15 now to go in the first quarter. Jake Arsenault, near right wing, left-hand dribble. Now to Mutaw. There's the entry pass to LeBlanc. He gets double-teamed and a whistle and a foul inside, and that's on who? That's on Gator. Foul is on Kate Saunier. That's his first. The first team foul comes at the 5:03 mark of the first quarter. 5-2 Gaydon leads. Mouton to inbound from the baseline to the Blue Gators. Does so up high to Ronquillo. Now back to Mouton. Mouton inside to Vasquez, put it on the floor, lost the dribble, and possession to Luquette and Gaydon. Now to Woods. Woods with the double drive, puts it up in the left hand. That's no good. They say it went out of bounds off of Arsenal, I believe, and possession to Gaydon. So Gaydon basketball leading at 5-2 with 4:49 to go in the first quarter. Woods has it in between the circles now. Now Ascension will go into a 2-3 zone, it looks like, as Woods backs it up near the midcourt stripe. Now comes left wing with the give to Guidry, and now to Charles and gives it back to Woods. Woods comes left wing to Guidry. There's the feed inside to Luquette. Luquette caught underneath the basket. Instead gets it inside, 3-second violation. Got it inside to Saunier, and Saunier was in the lane for 3 seconds, so that's a bare turnover. Ascension Episcopal basketball as we approach the 4:20 mark of the first quarter. Steve Pelican with you here this evening on the ESPN1420 YouTube streaming channel. Mouton with the basketball, comes near right wing, up top to LeBlanc. LeBlanc goes to Vasquez. Tried to get it to, well, I thought he did get it. It looked like to Ronquillo, but it was knocked out of bounds apparently by a Gaydon player. So Ronquillo inbounds to Mouton. Now to Arsenault, near right wing. Arsenault with the basketball to LeBlanc. Now to Ronquillo. Ronquillo fakes the pass up with the layup and good. Zach Ronquillo with a nice little move. His first two of the basketball game. And it's 5-4 Gaydon. Little full court pressure applied by Ascension Episcopal looking for that zone trap. Gaydon breaks it into the front court with Woods now. Woods gets double teamed. Still double team, and there's a takeaway. Vasquez with the interception. No numbers, so he'll slow it up now into the front court. He'll give it up to Jake Arsenault with 3.5 to go in the first quarter. To Ronquillo, to Mouton, back to Ronquillo, and now goes left wing to Arsenault. Now on the baseline, Vasquez blocked from behind, but out of bounds as Saunier blocked it. So he came from behind to swat it away, but knocked it out of bounds, and possession will go to Ascension Episcopal. So Mouton inbound the basketball, does so to Vasquez, to Arsenault, now back to Mouton, three-pointer, that's a little long, no good. Rebound to Gaydon, coming away with it is Dakota Luquette. Luquette goes to Woods, Woods now in the front court, goes to Charles. Charles now in the front court, up top to Saunier. Saunier with the right-hand dribble, in between the circles, comes left wing to Colton Woods. Under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Gaydon with a 1-point lead in the basketball. Goes to Charles now. Charles working against that Blue Gator zone. Takes it in between the circles. Again, Gaydon's not going to be in any kind of a hurry on every possession. Kate Saunier has a basketball near left wing. Working on Ronald LeBlanc. Now head of the circle. Spin move at the right elbow. Looked to pull it. Stolen away by Mouton. So he stripped him clean. Eli will streak all the way. Lay up at the right hand. Good, and a foul. Eli Mouton with the steal, the basket, and the foul. The foul is on Colton Woods. That's his first, his second team foul. It comes at the 2:25 mark of the first quarter. That gives the Blue Gators a 6-5 lead, and Mouton at the line for the old-fashioned three-point opportunity, and he gets it. Hits the free throw. 3 for Mouton. It's 7-5 Blue Gators. Looking for that zone trap here, as Woods has it in the front court for Gaydon. Gives it up to Charles. Charles, double team stripped away from behind by Mouton. Mouton looking to race Charles all the way, lays it up, reverse layup. Yes, and a foul! 2 steals, 2 layups, and 2 fouls drawn, all in 2 possessions for Eli Mouton. And Eli an opportunity once again to convert on the old-fashioned three-point opportunity. Can give the Blue Gators a 5-point lead. The free throw no good, hit the back of the iron. 9-5 Ascension Episcopal as we approach the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. There's looking for the trap, knock away, there's another steal. Mouton comes away with it. To Arsenault, the basket, cool layup, yes. First 2 for Vasquez, and now it's 11-5. That's 7 unanswered points from the Blue Gators. And that zone trap is really getting to There's another steal. I was just getting ready to say, getting the gate on. Reverse layup of Vasquez too far underneath the basket. Coming away with it is Saunier. Saunier streaks to the front court. There's another steal as LeBlanc steals it away. LeBlanc will go all the way, laid up and good. Ronald LeBlanc with the steal in the basket. It's now 13-5, and we got a timeout for Gaydon. 1:24 left to go in the first quarter. Your score, the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators 13. And the Gaydon Bears 5. We want to thank some of our many fine sponsors. Those sponsors include C&G Boats, providing safe and reliable marine transportation across the Gulf Coast. C&G Boats is a marine transportation company that specializes in services to support oil and gas operators and other customers, both on the shelf and in deep water. Special thanks to Drs. Tony and Rick Leone, proud supporters of Blue Gator athletics as well as youth sports across all of Acadiana. Dr. Rick Leone's full-service ophthalmology practice in Lafayette provides patients with superior vision correction services. Meanwhile, Rick's wife, Dr. Tony Leone, is a board-certified pediatrician providing nursing specialties committed to providing comprehensive in-home health care services guided by a risk management program. Nursing Specialties is committed to recognizing and respecting each patient's individual needs and to expressing this respect throughout their daily performance. It gives Nursing Specialties a call for all your home health care needs. Back to play. Blue Gators leading at 13-5. A minute 19 to go in the first quarter. Still looking to put a little pressure on the basketball as Dalen Charles has it in the front court now. Up top to Colton Woods. And that Blue Gator defense really bothering Gaydon. Three-pointer from the right wing by Charles is no good. Whistle and a foul on the rebound. And that's going to be on Griffin Gidry of Gaydon. His first, the third team foul. 61 seconds to go in the first quarter as Jake Arsenault dribbles into the front court for Ascension Episcopal at the high post of Vasquez. And now to Ron Quillo on the left wing. Ron Quillo throws it over the head of Vasquez, and that's going to be a Blue Gator turnover. 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. See how Gaydon plays it. They might very well play for the last shot. If they get an open look, they're going to shoot the basketball, though. Trust me. In the front court, Gidry goes to Woods. Woods will back it out here. Left wing, and now cross-court pass to Gidry, up top to Woods. There's the give to Charles. Charles, one dribble, now goes left wing to Gidry. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Deflected pass. Charles comes away with the dough. Now goes left wing to Gidry. Gidry to Charles. Charles looking for Saunier, and Saunier went one way, the basketball went the other. That's another Gaydon turnover. Blue Gators will have an opportunity to play for the last shot. Patrick Warner has come in. 12 seconds to go in the quarter. Blue Gators lead it by 8. Jake Arsenault goes to Ron Quillo. Cross-court pass to Warner. Warner feed inside basket. Shot. Nobody draws the foul. That's good ball movement. With 3.1 seconds to go in the quarter, Vasquez at the line to shoot 2. Looked like Ron Quillo was going to shoot the 3. Then he goes cross-court to Warner. I thought Warner was going to shoot the 3. But he saw Vasquez open inside, and he realized how much time was on the clock. First free throw from Vasquez is good. Good clock management by Ascension. Second free throw, back of the iron, no good. Austin Arsenault also in the game for the Blue Gators. Knocked out a bounce off of Gaydon. So 1.1 seconds left. Blue Gators will play for the quick throw-in and shot as they lead it by 9 points here. Ron Quillo to inbound. Does so to Arsenault, shot up, no good off the backboard. But a very solid first quarter for the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators. The end of one period of play, your score. The Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators 14 and the Gaydon Bears 5. I want to thank some of our fine sponsors, including our good friends over at the Sonic Drive-In. Those being Ann and Ted Kurgan of the Sonic Drive-In Restaurants, proud supporters of Blue Gator basketball as well as youth sports throughout the Acadiana area. Make sure you stop by the Sonic to show your appreciation to Ann and Ted Kurgan for their support of Ascension Athletics. And, of course, don't forget happy hour every day 2 to 4 over at the Sonic. Special thanks to Matt Roth of Quick Slants Magazine. Quick Slants Quarterly Youth Sports Magazine covering all of Acadiana's youth sports. And, of course, these broadcasts would not be made possible without the Ascension Booster Club. Call the school if you're interested in becoming a member, or you can go to their Facebook page. The opening game of a 3-game homestand for Gaydar, against Gaydar, I should say. The homestand for Ascension Episcopal continues on Friday evening, a big one against Rebellion Catholic here at the Swamp. You'll be able to hear that game on ESPN1420 at approximately 7:15. And then the homestand for Ascension Episcopal wraps up on Monday as the Blue Gators host Centerville. Dalen Charles with the basketball for Gaydar goes to Woods, near left wing. Woods looking inside now. Nothing going there. He'll take it out to the left wing. Now up top to Dalen Charles. Charles with the left-hand dribble gets cut off there by LeBlanc and Ronquillo. Goes to Woods. Woods with the shot up in the paint. No good. Did everything right, but have it come down. Now Jake Arsenault racing down to the other end. Lays it up and good. Jake Arsenault with his first two. Showing his athletic ability right there, and he's a great athlete. 16-5. And here's that zone trap, which is really bothering Gaydar right now. Feed inside. Open is Luquette. Too far underneath the basket. Missed the shot. Got his own rebound. The putback is no good. Rebound off of Woods. And it'll be possession to the Blue Gators. So Ascension Episcopal control. Leading by 11 here with 7:05 to go in the first half. Eli Mouton in the front court for the Blue Gators here. Feed inside to Ronald LeBlanc. Pass is deflected, controlled by Vasquez. He saves it to LeBlanc. Layup no, but draws the foul. And this game has been all Blue Gators so far. Foul is on Gaydar, and it's on Kamorian Maxiel. His first. LeBlanc at the line for 2 shots. Missed the first free throw. Another one to come for Ronald. Opportunity to give the Blue Gators a 12-point lead here. Second free throw from LeBlanc. That one is good. He's got 5. That ties Mouton for high honors of the game. And now a little full court pressure. There's a steal by, slop away by Mouton, but now he's swatted away again. They're coming away with it is Guidry. There's no way they're going to break 10 seconds here. And you know what? They did. How did that happen? Feed inside to Luquette. His shot is no good. LeBlanc kept it alive and comes down with the rebound. I still don't think Gaydar beat the 10-second call, but it doesn't matter nonetheless. Now Mouton, dribble drive. His shot is blocked. Maxiel controls. Now to Woods. Woods goes all the way, lays it up with the left hand. That's no good. Offensive rebound, Charles. The putback is no good. The tap is no good. And the rebound comes to Ronquillo. Ronquillo now in the front court. Goes to Arsenault now. Left wing to Mouton. Up top to Ronquillo. He'll shoot a 3. Front of the iron, no good. Rebound comes to Dalen Charles. Game's being played at the Blue Gator pace right now as Charles into the front court working on Mouton. Drives the baseline. Got hit, no call. Comes away with the basketball though. And now Dakota Luquette controls. He'll go to Woods and now to Maxiel near left wing. He'll give it up to Woods. Woods on the left wing. There's the entry pass to Guidry. Back outside to Maxiel here. Head of the circle. Not a lot of movement by the Bears offense right now as he goes to Charles on the far right wing. Charles working against Mouton. Tries to dribble drive. Good defense by Mouton. So he kicks it back out to Woods. Woods with the left-hand dribble. Now to Maxiel. Maxiel's an 8th grader. Comes up top now to Woods. Woods will shoot the long 3 from head on and hit it. Colton Woods. His first 3 of the game, he's got 5. 17-8 with 5 minutes left to go before halftime. As Mouton comes in the front court for the Blue Gators, goes to Ronald LeBlanc, far left wing, back to Mouton. There's the alley-oop to LeBlanc. Missed his shot but drew the foul. You could see that one coming as LeBlanc gave it up to Mouton. And Mouton is very good at delivering that alley-oop pass. The foul is on Dakota Luquette. That's his first. LeBlanc the line to shoot 2. Hits the first free throw. 6 for LeBlanc. There's really nobody to check him inside. for Gator. They just have to rely on some double teams. Second free throw is also good. So that's 7 for LeBlanc, and it's 19-8 now, Blue Gators. 4:45 to go before halftime. Into the front court, Charles has the basketball to Maxiel. Pulls up on his dribble, always dangerous. Gets it, help does, he gets it out to Charles, and now to Woods. Woods at the elbow. Left-hand layup in the paint, up and good. Woods has 7, very active. Penetrator, he can shoot it from outside. He's a pretty decent player. Ronquillo in the front court to Mutah. Now to Arsenault. Baskaku. Now Mutah left wing to Arsenault. Feed inside. LeBlanc reverse layup good. Again, nobody to check him. 9 for LeBlanc. He has high honors in the game. It's 21-10 now. We approach the 4-minute mark of the second quarter. Charles will give it up to Woods. Knock away. There's a steal. LeBlanc wants the jam on the other end. LeBlanc will, missed the layup. Crowd kind of oohing there. I think LeBlanc wanted to jam, and then he just tried to lay it up, and it was no good. There's a steal as Vasquez comes away with the basketball. Knocked away from behind. Jake still controls. Now to Ronquillo, and now goes right wing to Mutah. Now to Arsenault. Arsenault back to Mutah. Mutah looking inside. Nothing going there, so goes to Arsenault. Feed inside to LeBlanc. Missed the shot underneath, and Gator comes away with the basketball. Maxiel has it in the front court, comes to Woods. Woods goes to Charles, three-pointer left wing back of the iron. No rebound, comes out long to Baskaku. 3:15 to go before halftime. Blue Gators with an 11-point lead in the basketball. Ronquillo in the front court, comes to Arsenault near right wing now. He'll shoot the 3 from the right wing. A little short, no good. Rebound comes out to Luquette. And Gator will slow it down as they'll try to trim that deficit to single-digit points. As Woods comes in the front court, goes to Maxiel now with 2:50 to go before halftime. Now to Charles on the left wing to Maxiel. Feed inside to Luquette. Blocked from behind by LeBlanc, but coming away with it is Charles. To Maxiel. To Luquette. Left wing. In the corner to Guidry. Guidry gets it back out to Woods. Three-pointer good. Colton Woods. The second three's got 10, and the Blue Gator lead has been cut to 8. 21-13, 2:20 to go before halftime. Blue Gators led it by 9 at the end of the first quarter. Been up double digits most of the second quarter. Ronquillo in the paint, no good. Got his own rebound. Kicks it out to Arsenault. Now to LeBlanc. LeBlanc in the paint. Out to Ronquillo. Ronquillo dribble drive. Lays it up. Yes, and a foul. Zach Ronquillo. Count the basket for Zach. He draws the foul. Foul is on Dalen Charles. It's his first. 8th team foul. We've got some substitutions for Ascension Episcopal. Austin Arsenault in the game. John Wyatt Hines getting ready to check in, I think, for Ronquillo. Free throw from Ronquillo is good. So Ronquillo has 5. And it is John Wyatt Hines checking in for Ronquillo. So it's Mutah, John Wyatt Hines, Patrick Warner, Austin Arsenault, and Baskaku in the game for the Blue Gators. Charles, dribble drive, gets cut off there to Luquette. Luquette throws it over the head of Woods, but he saves it out near the mid-court stripe. Woods comes left wing to Griffin Guidry. Guidry inside to with a spin move up in the paint, up and good to Kate Saunier. Saunier with 5. It's 24-15, 90 seconds to go. Mutah to Austin Arsenault to Hines, and now back to Mutah. Mutah to John Wyatt Hines. One dribble to Mutah to Baskaku, 17-footer, shot at about 16 feet, and the rebound comes out to Kate Saunier. Saunier out to Charles now with 1:12 to go before halftime. To Woods, three-pointer, front of the iron, no good. Rebound Austin Arsenault. Arsenault to Mutah, and Mutah will dribble it into the front court to set up the offense here. Blue Gators lead by 9, 24-15, under a minute to go. Nice feed inside, Austin Arsenault with the basket. Great feed for Mutah. Arsenault gets his first 2. It's a double-digit lead for the Blue Gators once again, 26-15, 45 seconds to go before halftime. Colton Woods to Charles, back to Woods. Woods in the paint, and there's a whistle and a foul. And that's going to be the first foul of the half on the Blue Gators. John Wyatt Hines gets called for the foul. And now Brennan Lightfoot will check in for the Blue Gators, replacing Eli Mutah. Dakota Luquette, the inbound, does so to Charles. Now back to Woods. Woods again to Charles on the right wing, drives the baseline, gets caught underneath the basket, out to Griffin Guidry. His shot is no good. Woods with the offensive rebound to put back. Nobody draws the foul. Brennan Lightfoot, I believe, will get called here. And it is on Lightfoot. His first second team foul. Colton Woods at the line to shoot 2 shots. Free throw is up and good. I'll have another. Second free throw from Woods is also good. So Woods hits them both. And it's 26-17 with the Blue Gators playing for the last shot here. Lightfoot in the front court. 8 seconds to go. Vascuku, Warner up top to Lightfoot. Lightfoot, John Wyatt Hines. Hines is cross-court pass to Warner. A 3 in the back of the iron, no good. And it's halftime here at Ascension Episcopal High School. It's halftime. We played 16 minutes, and your score, the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators, 26, and the Gator Bears, 17. Let's thank some of our fine sponsors, run down that list, and then we'll go over some individual first half scoring statistics. These broadcasts would not be made possible without CNG Boats, providing safe and reliable marine transportation across the Gulf Coast. CNG Boats is a marine transportation company that specializes in services to support oil and gas operators and other customers, both on the shelf and in deep water. Doctors Tony and Rick Leone, proud supporters of Blue Gator athletics as well as youth sports across all of Acadiana. Dr. Rick Leone's full-service ophthalmology practice in Lafayette provides patients with superior vision correction services. Rick's wife, meanwhile, Dr. Tony Leone, is a board-certified pediatrician providing nursing specialties, who's committed to providing comprehensive in-home healthcare services guided by a risk management program. Nursing Specialties is committed to recognizing and respecting each patient's individual needs and to expressing this respect throughout their daily performance. Give Nursing Specialties a call for all your home healthcare needs. Also, special thanks to our good friends over at the Sonic Drive-In. Yes, indeed, Ann and Ted Kurgan of the Sonic Drive-In. They support Blue Gator basketball as well as youth sports throughout all of Acadiana. Stop by Sonic to show your appreciation. Ann and Ted Kurgan, thank you for your support of Ascension Episcopal Blue Gator athletics. Also, special thanks to Matt Roth of Quick Slant's Quarterly Youth Magazine. Quick Slant's Quarterly Youth Magazine covering all of Acadiana's youth sports and the Ascension Booster Club. Call the school if you're interested in becoming a member or go to their Facebook page. Taking a look at some first half individual scoring statistics as the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators lead at halftime, 26-17 after leading after the end of the first quarter, 14-5. But you look at Gator right now, Colton Woods leads the way. He has 12 points, and Cade Saunier has 5. So those are the only two to score in the first half for the Gator Bears. Meanwhile, for Ascension Episcopal, Ronald Blau leads the way with 9 points. Zach Ronquillo and Eli Mutah each with 5 points in the first half. Jake Vascuku has 3 points, and Jake Arsenault with 2 points. Again, this is the first game of a 3-game homestand for the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators. They will continue to homestand Friday evening as they take on the Vermilion Catholic Screaming Eagles. You'll be able to hear that game live on terrestrial radio, ESPN1420, ESPN1420.com, beginning at approximately 7:15. Brandon Como will have the call for you in that game. And then the Blue Gators will wrap up their 3-game homestand Monday. Again, that's Monday evening, night before Mardi Gras, as they play host to Centerville. And what could be, and again, both teams are going to have to take care of business this week before that game Monday, but what could be a very big District 7 1A matchup on Monday night here at the gym. So come out and support the Blue Gators. Well, you should support them always, but especially on Monday evening against a very good team in Centerville that's going to be coming here to the gym. Again, Ascension Episcopal came in at 9-11 overall tonight, 5-3 in District 7-1A play. Gaydar 5-14 overall and 1-7 in District 7-1A play. Earlier, not good news for the Ascension Episcopal girls basketball team as Gaydar defeated them earlier in the day, but the boys team trying to get a little bit of a measure of revenge and actually capture a series sweep from Gaydar after defeating the Bears 43-29 the first time these two teams met earlier in the year back in Gaydar. But that was a big district road win there. Ascension Episcopal had another big district road win against VC the first go round, and of course they captured a big district win just recently on the road against Hanson. That was a matchup that was played on Friday evening. So they pretty much have done what they wanted to do. I mean, they lost a district home game to LCA, although you're playing a nationally ranked team there, but really with everybody else, I think if you would have asked Eric Mutah at the beginning of the year, look, we want to win all of our district games, district home games, maybe minus the matchup against LCA, and then maybe split on the road, and we think we're going to have one heck of a season. And so far it's been the case. Look, there's a lot of basketball left to go in this season, but Ascension Episcopal right now, if they win this game, and this one's far from over. They're only up by 9 points. It's not like they're up 29. They're only up 9. But if they capture a win here this evening, they're going to be 6-3 in District 7-1A play. And just because you beat a team one time doesn't mean you're going to beat them the next time. But they did defeat VC the first time that the two teams met on the road. You figure you like your chances at home. Again, you take care of business this week at home, all of a sudden you're 7-3 in district play with a big district matchup against Centerville staring you squarely in the face coming up on Monday evening. But we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. So let's thank some of the sponsors while we have an opportunity here. Those sponsors include C&G Boats, providing safe and reliable marine transportation across the Gulf Coast. C&G Boats is a marine transportation company that specializes in services to support oil and gas operators and other customers both on the shelf and in deep water. Special thanks to Drs. Tony and Rick Leone, proud supporters of Blue Gator Athletics as well as youth sports across all of the Cape. Dr. Rick Leone's full-service ophthalmology practice in Lafayette provides patients with superior vision correction services. Meanwhile, Rick's wife, Dr. Tony Leone, certified pediatrician providing nursing specialties, committed to providing comprehensive in-home healthcare services guided by a risk management program. Nursing Specialties is committed to recognizing and respecting each patient's individual needs and to expressing this respect throughout their daily performance. Give Nursing Specialties a call for all your home healthcare needs. Also, special thanks to Ann and Ted Kirkin of the Sonic Drive-In, who support Blue Gator Athletics and Blue Gator Basketball. Stop by Sonic to show your appreciation to Ann and Ted Kurgan for their support of Ascension Episcopal Blue Gator Athletics. Also special thanks to Matt Roth of Quick Slants Magazine. Yes, indeed. Quick Slants is a quarterly youth sports magazine covering all of Acadiana's youth sports and the Ascension Booster Club. These broadcast on ESPN1420, ESPN1420.com, and the YouTube streaming channel would not be made possible without the Ascension Booster Club. Call the school if you're interested in becoming a member, or to make it even simpler, you can go to their Facebook page. Got about 3 minutes to go before the beginning of the second half here. And just a reminder, if you're a fan of Ascension Episcopal basketball, we've had every district game for you, either on ESPN1420, ESPN1420.com, or the ESPN1420 YouTube streaming channel. If you're not sure when the game's going to be on, and again, Friday night's game is going to be on ESPN1420 and .com. Next Monday's game is going to be on the ESPN1420 YouTube streaming channel, which you are watching or listening right now. But if you're wondering maybe where you can hear Blue Gator basketball against a certain team on a certain date, just log on to our website, ESPN1420.com. We always got a little game story there, and we always tell you where you can hear, and in this case, watch Blue Gator basketball. Give you a direct link to where that you need to be. So we make it pretty simple for you. Eric Mutah has kept his team in the locker room for most of the half. I mean, we've got a minute and 40 seconds to go before halftime. I think the Blue Gators played okay in that first half. I think they could play better. I think, and I don't know. I mean, I've seen this team play a lot, but I'm not familiar with the ins and outs of the program. But I think they may have missed a couple of assignments, judging by the coach's reaction on the bench from time to time. And of course, that happens to everybody. But that might be what they're going over at halftime. But when we get back to play, when we begin the second half, the Blue Gators will have a 9-point lead as it's 26-17 here at halftime. And, you know, those games on Friday, too, keep in mind, BC, an outstanding girls program, won a state championship just a couple of years ago, as a matter of fact. And Kim Guidry, one of the famed coaches in the area. So if you want to watch a full evening of basketball, make sure you get out here, you know, prior to 6 o'clock and watch the girls' game, because Ascension Episcopal continues to get better in terms of girls' basketball, and their goal is to continue to keep getting better and to rebuild that program and get better every year. And now I see the Blue Gators coming out to begin the second half, as they will have a 9-point lead. As we get to play here in the third quarter. For Ascension Episcopal, will be the same five that began the game to start the second half. Eli Mouton, Jake Arsenault, Jake Baskakou, Ronald LeBlanc, and Zach Ronquillo. And the Blue Gators will control, moving right to left here in the second half, and Gator will just sit back in that zone. Eli Mouton with the basketball to Ronquillo. Ronquillo to Mouton. Feed inside to LeBlanc. Wasn't expecting the pass or couldn't handle it. Lost it for a moment, got it back to Mouton. Now left wing to Ronquillo. Now to Mouton. Arsenault from the right wing. Thought about the shot. Instead goes to Mouton. Three-pointer left wing. That's a little bit short, no good. Basketball offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Arsenault. Now to LeBlanc. His shot is an air ball. And Ronquillo was on the inline. And now Austin Arsenault will check in here for the Blue Gators, and he'll replace Ronald LeBlanc. So Gator basketball trailing by 9. Mouton's going to give LeBlanc a little bit of a breather here. Charles with the basketball. And there's that's out of bounds. And we have a little technical difficulty here, so bear with me. As Gaynor comes down, it's a layup that's no good, but they'll go to the free throw line. And let's see if we can get this rolling now. Free throws up and it's no good. They'll get another. There we go. When you got a one-man crew and you're dealing with the camera, expect a little technical difficulty, but Griffin Guidry at the line for Gator. Second free throw also no good. Warner runs it down. Not a Ronquillo. Brennan Lightfoot also in the game. So Eli Mouton playing some reserves early here in the second half. Warner comes left wing to Ronquillo now. Ronquillo head of the circle, goes right wing to Warner. Warner give at the elbow to Baskakou. His shot is up and good. And that time you can tell Eric Mouton really loved the ball movement there. And it's easy to see why. Baskakou has 5. It's 28-17. Colton Woods in the front court for Gator. Head of the circle now. Now comes near right wing. There's the entry pass to Griffin, and his shot is up and good. Check it, Cade Saunier with the catch in the basket. Now Ronald LeBlanc will check back in next dead ball for the Blue Gators. Patrick Warner comes left wing now to Zach Ronquillo. Ronquillo goes to Warner. Warner in the corner. Brennan Lightfoot. Lightfoot up top to Warner. To Vasquez to Warner, and now to Lightfoot. Lightfoot to Warner, now in the corner to Ronquillo. Ronquillo comes near left wing. Head of the circle. Now to Warner. Warner will put it on the floor. His shot is knocked away, controlled though by Lightfoot. And now to Vasquez. Vasquez goes right wing, now to Lightfoot. Lightfoot with the left-hand dribble. Kicks it out to Warner in the corner. A three, yes. Patrick Warner with a three. First points of the game for Warner. Boy, Eric Mutah really likes him. Warner kind of came out of nowhere. Wasn't expected to play all that much this year, but he's been the sixth man primarily. 31-19, Blue Gators lead under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Charles now with the basketball for Gator. Up top to Luquette. Now to Woods. Woods on the left wing. There's the entry pass. Saunier backing a man down. Comes to Woods. Fake the shot. Now will put it up from 14 feet. Shot at 15. And the rebound comes out long to Lightfoot. Lightfoot near left wing. There's a three from Lightfoot. Back of the iron. No good. And the rebound comes out long to Luquette. Luquette to Woods now. Woods working on Ronquillo. Backs it out. Now we'll take it in between the circles with 4:15 to go in the third quarter. Woods goes to Griffin Guidry. And there's Charles' three-pointer from the right wing, up and good. First points of the game for Charles. He hits a three, and he becomes only the third Bear to score in the game. 31-22. Warner on the other end lost it. Charles comes away with it. He'll have to beat Ronquillo. His layup is up and good. Dalen Charles with 5 back-to-back baskets, a 3 and a 2, and that cuts the Ascension Episcopal lead to 7. 31-24 now as Ronquillo dribbles into the front court. A long three from Ronquillo. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound to Charles. Charles in the front court. He'll shoot a three from the left wing. That's no good. Rebound comes to Lightfoot. Lightfoot down the near left sideline now. Gives it up to Vasquez and to Ronquillo. Ronquillo to Lightfoot. He'll shoot a three from the left wing. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound comes to Saunier. Saunier to Charles. 3:05 to go in the third quarter. Blue Gators lead by 7. This is Woods at the front court now. Blue Gators will get back on defense as Woods gets it to Charles. Charles will take it to the far left wing. Now up top to Woods. Woods directing the offense. Goes to the left wing. There's the entry pass to Saunier. He gets triple teamed. Feeds it to Guidry. Little runner in the paint. No good, but a foul. Foul is on Patrick Warner. His first. And Griffin Guidry at the line to shoot 2 shots. His first free throw is no good. And now Ronald LeBlanc, Eli Mutah, and Jake Arsenault in for Ascension Episcopal. Sitting down will be Austin Arsenault, Brennan Lightfoot, and Zach Ronquillo. Second free throw is no good. Battle for it on the floor, controlled by Luquette as he saves it to Guidry. Now in the corner, Saunier's baseline jumper is up and good. Saunier has 9, and the Blue Gator lead is down to 5. Warner in the front court, feeds LeBlanc down low. His shot, yes, and a foul. Got pushed from behind. Saunier will get hit with the foul this time. Count the basket for LeBlanc. That's 11 for him. LeBlanc's free throw is good. So LeBlanc has 12. The lead's back up to 8. 34-26, 2:15 to go third quarter. Charles in the front court now. This is Woods. Back to Charles in between the circles, and Mutah steals it from him. Layup after the steal is up and good. Mutah with 7. I got him for at least 3 steals this evening. As a knock away from behind, Mutah knocked it away. Vascucu comes up with it. Vascucu in the front court. Tried to get it to LeBlanc, stolen away by Luquette. Luquette to Woods. His shot is blocked by Arsenault. Charles comes away with it, gets a couple of guys up in the air. His shot is no good, but he draws the foul. Foul is on Vascucu. First on Jake. Dalen Charles with 5 points at the line. 93 seconds to go in the third quarter. Charles' free throw is good. He'll have another. 6 points for Charles, all in the second half. Second free throw is good. Charles with 7. Mutah races it into the front court. Will go all the way. Layup with the right hand. Reverse no good. LeBlanc, offensive rebound. The putback is no good. Gets another offensive rebound. Now to Arsenault, to Vascucu. Vascucu out to Mutah. Mutah dribbles to the right wing. Goes to Arsenault now. Arsenault back to Mutah. With 1:10 to go in the third quarter. To Arsenault, give it the high post to Vascucu. Kicks it out to Mutah. Mutah fakes the pass. Nice feed to Vascucu. And the layup is good. What a feed for Mutah. Vascucu with the finish. He's got 7. 38-28. The lead is back to double digits. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Gate on with the basketball. Charles gets it to Woods. Woods has been quiet in the third quarter after scoring 12 in the first half. Shot is no good. Air ball. LeBlanc goes to Mutah. Mutah will race all the way. Lay it up. No good. The put in by Arsenault. Put back is no good. Rebound to Charles. Charles down court. And the layup is up and good by Kate Saunier. Saunier with 11. It's 38-30 now. Now Arsenault in the front court. Goes all the way. Layup good. Arsenault with 4. It's 40-30. And now Woods in the front court for the Bears. 7 seconds. They got to get off a shot. Woods will go all the way, knocked away, and coming up with it is Vascucu. Vascucu will shoot a long shot at the buzzer. No good. And a solid last 4 or 5 minutes of the third quarter by Ascension Episcopal, and they will take a 10-point lead into the fourth quarter. Your score at the end of 3 complete periods. The Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators 40 and the Gator Bears 30. I want to thank our many fine sponsors, including our good friends at C&G Boats. Yes, indeed, C&G Boats, providing safe and reliable marine transportation across the Gulf Coast. C&G Boats is a marine transportation company that specializes in services to support oil and gas operators and other customers both on the shelf and in deep water. Also, special thanks to Drs. Tony and Rick Leone, proud supporters of Blue Gator Athletics as well as youth sports across all of Acadiana. Dr. Rick Leone's full-service ophthalmology practice in Lafayette provides patients with superior vision correction services. Rick's wife, meanwhile, Dr. Tony Leone, is a board-certified pediatrician providing nursing specialties committed to providing comprehensive in-home health care services guided by a risk management program. Nursing Specialties is committed to recognizing and respecting each patient's individual needs and to expressing this respect throughout their daily performance. Give Nursing Specialties a call for all your home health care needs. Getting set to start the fourth quarter. Substitution for Gator. Taborian Maxiel in the game. He'll control to begin the fourth quarter. Goes to Woods, not a Maxiel, and not a Charles left wing. As they give on the baseline to Guidry, back to Maxiel. Maxiel to Charles, three-pointer left wing, back of the iron. No. Putback is no good by Saunier, and LeBlanc comes away with it. To Ronquillo, and now to Arsenault in the front court. Now in the corner, that's Warner. Cross-court pass to Mouton controls, and he's fouled on the baseline. Ronquillo gave Mouton the pass, and Mouton was fouled on the baseline. That's the third team foul on Gaydolf. 7:29 to go as Mouton inbounds. There's the alley-oop to LeBlanc to tap in, yes. And there's a foul on the other end as we had a steal by Mouton. And the foul is on Kate Saunier. So Mouton will shoot two. His first rolls home. Mouton has 8. And now make it 9, and that one rolls home too. And now the Blue Gators opening up a little breathing room here. They lead at 44-30. Gaydolf cut that lead to 5 points here in the second half. But a solid last 4 minutes of the third quarter gave the Blue Gators some breathing room, and they've opened up the fourth quarter very nicely. Maxiel with the basketball, the little 8th grader. Comes to Woods in between the circles now. Now the Maxiel three-pointer right wing, and a little short, no good. Rebound to Jake Arsenault. Arsenault races it into the front court. Goes to Patrick Warner. Warner give it the high post to LeBlanc and to Mouton. Mouton tried to get it back to LeBlanc. Knocked away and stolen by Woods. Into the front court to Luquette, and knocked away by Mouton. Knocks it away out of bounds, and possession will belong to, that's how you call the foul on Luquette as he pushed Mouton. So Blue Gator basketball is Mouton in the front court. Comes left wing to Zach Ronquillo. Give to Warner as a whistle and a foul. That'll be team foul number 5 now. As Luquette fouled him. 2 more. And the Blue Gators will be in the bonus as Mouton inbounds from the baseline. Looking for help. Gets it out high to Arsenault. Arsenault will hand it off to Mouton. 6.5 to go. Vasquez will check in next dead ball. Ronquillo to Warner. Warner give it to high post to LeBlanc. He's fouled again by Luquette. Luquette has picked up 3 fouls here. You know, like the last minute and a half, I got him for 4. And now Vasquez checks in for Warner with 6:24 to go. Mouton inbound, does so. To Arsenault. Ronquillo and now Mouton. For right wing. Mouton will take it back in between the circles here. Left wing to Ronquillo. To Vasquez. And now right wing to Mouton. Mouton give it the high post to Ronquillo. Back out to Mouton and to Arsenault. Head on. Now left wing to Vasquez. One dribble. Now to Mouton. Mouton thought about the 3. Fakes it again. And now goes to Vasquez left wing. Back to Mouton. Give it the high post to Arsenault. Back out to Vasquez. He'll shoot a 3 left wing. Yes. Can't draw it up any better than that. You take off some clock, good ball movement, then you drain the 3. 47-30, biggest lead of the night for the Blue Gators with 5:35 to go. Maxiel in the front court. Comes to Cameron Woods now. Again to Maxiel in the Woods on the left wing. Woods directing traffic to Maxiel and to Charles. Back to the youngster Maxiel, and now to Woods. Woods with the dribble drive, little runner with the left hand. His shot is no good. Comes out long though to Gaydolf player. Guidry's shot no good. Charles tries to save it, but he saves it to the Gaydolf bench. And it'll be Blue Gator basketball with 5:10 to go. Mouton races it into the front court now. Comes to the near left wing. And that's a Luquette on a foul, I believe. I think. And I think he's done. Yeah, that's 5. Because Luquette picked up 4 fouls here in like the last 90 seconds. Kate Saunier will check in. That's the 7th team foul, so the Blue Gators will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Ronald LeBlanc to shoot one in a possible bonus, missed the free throw. Maxiel in the front court comes to Charles near right wing. Maxiel in the Woods, far left wing. Woods to Maxiel, back to Woods. Now in the corner to Guidry, to Maxiel in between the circles. Feed down low. Cade Saunier, his shot is no good. Rebound, Jake Arsenault. Arsenault with a behind-the-back dribble. Comes here to Baskekou, left wing. Back to Arsenault and the Mouton. Mouton will back it up a little bit here, run some clock with a 17-point lead. LeBlanc in the paint to Mouton. Baskekou, three-pointer, back of the iron, no. Rebound to Cade Saunier. Saunier and Mouton get tangled up. Down low, getting three, and he laid it home is Griffin Guidry. As again, Mouton and Saunier got tangled up a little bit. They both went to the floor, so the official just called a quick official timeout, give them a chance to catch their breath a little bit. Mouton will pull up, shoot a 12-footer and good from the elbow. Eli Mouton double digits with 11 now. It's 49-32 with 3:40 to go. Maxiel in the front court goes to Cameron Woods. Woods will shoot a three and hit it. Colton Woods has 15. He's a pretty good player. He's by far the biggest offensive threat for Gator, at least in my opinion. 49-35, Blue Gators lead with 3:20 to go. Eli Mouton drawing the defense to him. Goes to Baskekou now back to Mouton. Mouton splits the defenders, feed inside to Arsenault, and fouled from behind, and he'll go to the line. Foul is on Griffin Guidry. And Jake Arsenault at the line to shoot two shots. Arsenault has four. Free throw, no good. Tomorrow's going to be a big day for Jake Arsenault because he's a commitment to Louisiana's Raging Cajun football team. Expected to sign with them tomorrow. Second free throw is no good. Colton Woods in the front court for Gator. Goes to Charles, feed down low to Guidry. Saves it to Charles. Charles, his floater is blocked out of bounds by Ronald LeBlanc. So it'll be Gator basketball with 2:49 to go. But it's a 14-point Ascension Episcopal lead. Entry pass comes out high, and there's Eli Mouton. Picks up the foul here. So we'll have to inbound. Maxiel with the basketball. Shot is no good. Arsenault and Mouton led him a little bit too much, and now Eli saves it to Zach Ronquillo. Nice save. Now to Baskekou. And to LeBlanc. And to Ronquillo. Ronquillo feed inside to Mouton. No good. Got his own rebound. Missed that shot. But offensive rebound with 2:10 to go here. Ascension Episcopal is going to pick up win number 10 on the season. They're going to move to double digits here. As Mouton has it in the front court. To Ronald LeBlanc, his layup is no good, but the putback is up and good. Putback is up and good by Jake Arsenault. Colton Woods in the front court. Lost the dribble, still on the floor, still controls, threw it up, it's no good. And a timeout by Ascension Episcopal, 1:34 left to get some reserves in. So Jake Arsenault would lead the game with 6 points. Excuse me here just for a second with the camera. as a timeout is called by the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators. 1:34 to go. There we go. 1:32 to go now. Blue Gators leading at 51-35. So the Blue Gators are going their 10th game of the year. Brennan Lightfoot kicks it out to Patrick Warner. Warner with a couple of dribbles. To John Wyatt Hines, back to Warner. Warner to Austin Arsenault. With a minute and 12 to go to Warner on the baseline. Warner, reverse layup on that baseline is no good. Rebound to Charles. Charles racing into the front court and overshoots a man. As he tried to get it to Griffin Guidry, who's cutting to the basket. Didn't work out that way. That's a gate on turnover with a minute to go. Patrick Warner in the backcourt. There's Colton Woods, knocked it away. Still knocked away. We got a whistle and a foul on Warner with a push. With 50 seconds to go. I want to thank Ann and Ted Kurgan for their support of Ascension Blue Gator Athletics. Ann and Ted Kurgan to the Sonic Drive-In. There's Max Seal with the runner. That's no good. Sonic and Ann and Ted Kurgan support Blue Gator basketball as well as youth sports throughout Acadia. And stop by the Sonic to show your appreciation to Ann and Ted Kurgan for their support of Ascension Episcopal Blue Gator Athletics. Whistle and a foul. Also, special thanks to Matt Roth of Quick Slants Magazine. Quick Slants quarterly youth sports magazine covering all of Acadiana's youth sports. As Brennan Lightfoot will be at the line to shoot one on a possible bonus. The free throw is no good. And also special thanks to the Ascension Booster Club. Call the school if you're interested in becoming a member or go to their Facebook fan page. Charles in the front court, on the baseline, now in the corner. Zone defense by the Blue Gators. Charles will just back it out here. Now come to Maxfield with under 20 seconds to go. Maxfield working against Evan Barnett, who's in the game. Now to Colton Woods. Woods splits the defenders, puts up a little runner in the paint, and good. Troy, he's a pretty solid player. 17 to Woods. He's the high scorer in the game. And now the Blue Gators and Brennan Lightfoot will just dribble out the clock as the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators will pick up win number 10 on the year as they defeat the Gaydon Bears by the final score of 51-37. With the victory, Ascension Episcopal improves to 10-11 overall, 6-3 in District 7-1A play. Gaydon falls to 5-15 overall, 1-8 in district play, and Ascension Episcopal captures a season 2-game sweep after defeating Gaydon 43-29 the first go-around. They win it here 51-37. And a losing cause for Gaydon, they were led by the 17 points of Colton Woods. For Ascension Episcopal, Ronald Blanc led the way with 14, 11 for Eli Mouton, 10 for Jake Vasquez, 6 in the game Jake Arsenault, 5 for Zachariah Quillo, 2 Patrick Warner, make it 3 for Patrick Warner and 2 for Austin Arsenault. But the big number on the scoreboard, the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators have 51 and the Gaydon Bears have 37. Our next broadcast, 3-game homestand continues. Game 2 of the 3-game homestand as the Blue Gators play host to the Rebellion Catholic Screaming Eagles. Brandon Como will have that broadcast for you. You can hear it ESPN1420 on Friday evening. Hope you can make it out to the gym, but if you can't, we'll have it on the radio for you. Pre-game show just after 7 o'clock. Tip-off time, 7:15. That wraps it up this evening. Again, your final score, the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators 51 and the Gaydon Bears 37. My name is Steve Pelican. Until next time, so long, everybody. This is the ESPN 1420 YouTube streaming channel.